Rusty family, two dogs on a mission. Television gold, ain't no intermission. Wild antics, blanks got the crowd all wishing. Life is currency, big fame, recognition. Rusty in the corner, plans wild and whack. Tim in the front, comedy never lack. Studio chaos, keep them all on track. Smash hit moments, all stripping from the mat. Tim and Rusty run the show, ain't no stopping. Every episode, side splitting, jaw dropping. Laughs on tap, steady beat, steady knocking. They have
what a pop star right here. All right, folks, this is Rusty the Red on ringside with the artist formerly known as Rico and my voice Minor.
Tim said anything all night.
At Gladeville Community Center in Lebanon, Tennessee. It is October 11th, 2024. We are seeing a world title tag match held by the Shark Dressed Men. Lawrence.
I think they choose to get those two.
And James Lawrence is the taller one.
And Junior's the shorter one.
And James is the shorter one.
Junior, not James.
And then on the other side, you see the man in purple type is Austin Wright. And of course, everybody knows the hometown hero, Matt Starr.
Everybody knows Austin Wright is the son of Shark Dressed Men Lawrence.
Yes, if they don't, we're going to now. They do, though.
He said his dad was disappointed.
And, well, they've had father-son matches against Brewster. I was watching that today, as a matter of fact.
That's where he got those satellite dishes on the side of his head.
As much as everybody knows
Get in the ring!
that I
He doesn't mind you. He's a bad
he's only got one ear. Look now.
I would love for somebody just to come and knock him out.
Austin does mom's ears. He does dad's ears.
As much as I like Shark Dressed Men, and I don't think anybody who's ever heard me be anywhere around and knows that I do, there's no question of that. But I like Matt Starr just as much.
No, you do not.
I'm not a
No, you
liar.
don't. Yes, you are.
I'm offended, Rico.
No.
I've known Matt Starr since he was a baby. It's just one of those little car
You defend
things.
Shark Dressed Man like he's the second coming.
Yes, I just explained. As much as I like him, I like Matt
No, you
Starr.
don't.
And probably better.
No, you don't.
And I'm right
No,
fond
you
of
don't.
Austin Wright. Now, ignore what Arj is saying. That's RJ. Junior back.
Why are your guys scared to get in the ring, Rusty?
Because Matt Starr's in there.
Oh, is he scared of Matt Starr?
Yes.
Why did he sign the match?
They had to, because
They didn't have to. They could get counted out.
that was one of the things Escobar did.
They can run out of here. They don't have to be here. And
They're
Junior's
not-
about to get in there and get knocked out.
They're not afraid.
Junior's definitely
They're
afraid.
letting
Look at
them
him.
get their little usefulness out.
Junior is
Take over.
definitely afraid.
Think about this. Both of these men are old enough to be both of their dads.
Right, always have a smile on his face.
Always, no matter what, even when he's in pain, the man of 1,000 smiles. And he can wrestle, he can fight, he can fly, just like Matt Starr. Perfect tag team. If you can't have Nate Starr, you want Austin Wright Starr.
Hey, this is the fastest I've seen Junior ever run.
He can go. See, there you go.
I can tell you where he can go.
You're totally biased, totally
tell you where he
prejudiced
can go.
against Shark Dressed Men. I'm for both of these teams.
I'm not. You can't be for both
I
of
am
these
too.
teams.
I just said I was.
How can you be for both of
These
these
shoulder
teams?
blocks
That's
have
like
right.
saying he's a Democrat and Republican at the
It's
same
just like saying
time.
you're for God and Satan.
How do you cheer and get wait? Neither one of them are God, and neither one of them are
I
Satan.
know, but it's the same as you said you don't go for both sides.
Not
You're
God
one of those
Satan.
that bets on both sides and you say you don't lose money.
I don't bet, but I'm not. It's hard for me. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever cheered
I think
against.
that's you never cheated.
Oh, I've never cheered against him. I don't think I've ever cheered against Matt Starr. And I've never cheered against him. Now, I can be impressed if somebody does something to him. I'll be happy
Yeah,
whoever
I
wins
got
here.
something for him.
I want James to win, but I'll be disappointed if Matt and Austin win.
You would be highly disappointed if Lawrence and Junior lost. Well, Junior and Senior.
I would, but I'd get over it right now. And now Austin. I don't know why you try to drive a wedge between me and Matt.
You and who? Which team are you going for, Rusty?
All of them.
No, you told me.
Everybody but the man is right.
What did he do to you?
He should have disqualified right there because he
Why? Oh, so you are against.
He could
you
have
are
kept.
against-
No, I'm for keeping rules. He could have.
Rusty,
Didn't count. Come on.
when Ricky P was up there bashing people with his briefcase, you were saying nothing about rules.
Should have been sent to the mat.
You said rubber
He
fools.
interfered. Well, I
That's
enjoyed
what
it.
you did.
I enjoyed it.
Oh,
He's going to hit Austin with briefcase before it's over with.
I'm gonna hit Junior with a briefcase before it's over with.
That's what he done.
Kick his teeth right out of his mouth.
Once again, you could almost.
He's gonna fit right in with all these redneck fans. After all this teaching,
You can put.
Like he works at Walking House.
You can dress Matt and Austin identically.
with the tie, he becomes a manager.
Put masks on them, and they can be interchangeable. Their wrestling style, they're very.
Oh, their size is different.
I'm talking to wrestling. They're both second generation wrestlers. They grew up.
Steen is holding out his hand like he wants to tag, but he's also proved himself back. Hopefully he doesn't get tagged.
He got tagged on it. That's what it is. On that song.
That's what I'm gonna do to him.
There's a tag on the play.
Once again,
Junior's taking the beat. I mean, James is taking the beat.
Yes, you had it right.
Junior sitting beside me. That's James.
Junior's getting
RJ Jr.
Junior wishes he was sitting over here.
Probably. Well, in a month
Hey,
or
look at
two,
this. What's he doing?
Mikey Dunn's sneaking up here. In a month or two,
Hey, look.
Oh, here comes Brandon Brown.
there's Brandon Bradley. Sorry, folks, but we got to watch this.
Now we're going on this.
It's a
Wow. Where's the commissioner?
Landon's taking it to Dunn. He's hiding. Commissioner's hiding in the back. Jacob Escobar's right in here in the middle of everything.
Escobar's no longer commissioner.
But he's not hiding either. Never did.
Referee has lost
I don't know
control.
where to put the camera. Let's put it over here on Landon.
See, I knew it. I told you earlier in the show. He said he wasn't hit for him again.
Who are you?
What did I tell you guys when you came to the curtain?
We told you you was going to stay in the back, keep your mouth shut.
One strike. One strike.
They're not listening at all to him. Look at that.
You use your strike. This is not going to stand.
It's standing. Everybody's standing, but well, Lawrence isn't. He's kneeling.
This match,
The voice of Pat
this match is
Julie,
going to continue.
our
As
PWA
a
general
six-man
manager.
tag.
6-man tag. He got it!
You get in there with him.
Lucky just sneaked in a shot with a briefcase. We got everybody outside, 6-man tag. Dunn, wonder who's on whose
I
side.
want to get this.
Incoming! Incoming! Boom! Yes! Even though, yeah! Man, I heard that shot from Dunn all the way over here.
Oh,
Another one. Dunn's not playing. Matt and Austin, man, fist to the sternum.
You hit like a girl. You hit like Kid Scorpion. Like a girl.
Kid Scorpion wish he could hit.
look at Senior. Senior's in there taking liberties at Landon Bradley.
He wished he could hit like a girl.
Say nothing.
Scorpion wished he could hit like a girl. They took advantage, like you said, of Landon, who is
Always picking on the small guy.
I guess it's no longer a title match.
No, it's a 6-man tag. And Rusty missed Lucky P hitting Landon earlier with that briefcase.
I saw it, but just to get it on film.
6-man tag between Mike Dunn and Sharp Dunn Men against Matt Starr, Austin Wright, and Landon Bradley.
Rico, why are you always hating?
On who?
You're hating on Sharp Dress Men and
Sharp
Dunn.
Dunn Men?
See, there you go.
Sharp Dunn Men. That's
I
what
give
they
them the
are.
respect that they deserve.
Juniors, oh, I got the respect they deserve. My fist was at the conversation with their face.
You're going to keep on, and they're going to get hurt you. Double foot coming up there.
Junior and senior, that's because they can't keep their legs that high. There they go cheating again.
Sorry about all this movement on camera too, folks.
Falcon arrow by Junior on the Landon Bradley.
Nice move. Landon Bradley's in a world of hurt.
Hey,
That's 10!
Junior's
Now
one
what?
place he doesn't know me like to go
James
to.
can fly, and his
No,
name's
he
not
cannot.
Junior. You're Junior.
He all right.
Well, Landon,
Landon right on the
once
noggin.
again, Landon is too quick. He's one of those, you can't give him a moment or he'll be gone.
Sharp Double Man Junior reached a place where he doesn't normally go to.
No, he does all that. Have you never watched him wrestle? He does stuff like that every
He
day.
cheats all the time.
He does every bit the flying that Matt
Oh, no, he does not. He cannot. He's too dumb for
You
that.
have not watched him match
He's too
with him.
dumb for that. Well, here we go. Matt Starr, look. There's Sharp Double Man Senior. Oh, get Mike there and get you some too. Oh,
Go Matt.
there you go.
Matt Starr cleaning house. By the way, where's my 10? That's 10 for Matt Starr. A drop kick to the fingers so he can go off the rope. That was precision.
Give Double Man Junior one too.
Don't be so disrespectful.
There you go.
This is Sharp.
Sharp Double Man. See, he has a
I know a kick to the man behind the curtain.
referee's face, and he
Well, if you were getting the life beat out of you, you probably
should
should
have been a disqualification.
have been, but you didn't. You have Chris Doherty as referee, so
What you trying to say?
he didn't see it.
And look at Festus down there choking out Matt Starr.
Look at Wright. Wright is going after all three of them. Grab that and pull him over there. Well, he did. Wrong. I meant for Austin to pull him out over there.
They didn't tag. They're too dumb for that.
Well, they don't need to. If they didn't, they're right there all over. He blind tagged it. He hit both of them. Anyway, Austin Wright threw him into him. And wait. I'm going to give Chris Norte a low key 10 because he noticed. Did you release that? First thing he tried to do? Not a good place to have Matt in the corner because he's noted for getting out of that corner.
Oh, yeah, he didn't get out of those corners.
Of course, once again, James,
Double Man James.
wily veteran.
Junior, you mean?
I'm not going to disrespect him.
I'll disrespect him all day
Some
long.
places he's known as King.
I'll disrespect him all day long and twice on Sunday.
That's what I've been saying all along. And you know, I don't do that. I
They
think you do.
disrespected me.
All that you is missing.
They disrespected me.
Let you lay it on the ground, put you in a body cast. Well, they didn't do that. That's coming up. That's next
No, it's
show.
not.
Here we go. Landon's over here dancing with Chris.
I'm seeing that
Hey, there. In comes Shark. That's down Lawrence.
kind of smart enough to
I
actually
wish
tag.
Lucky P would move over. It's like trying to watch around a front.
Creed Willie's sitting there.
Yes, man, going into a figure four leg lock.
There's no camera. He's got a hold of the foot.
Dumbman Senior.
I couldn't see because Lucky's in the way.
Yeah, he's not.
Lucky, you know I'm a fan, but you're standing in the way.
You can tell his father wasn't a glassmaker.
I see it now. It's gonna hold his hand.
You can tell his father wasn't a glassmaker because you can't see through him.
Well, I wouldn't want to see through him at this angle. Oh, trip to the back there.
He's down there cheating.
Whoa, he was just stretching Archie's back out. They're gonna hurt Archie. They're trying to make a wish.
I'm gonna make a wish
Pull him
on
apart. I know this little child over there standing up in the chair.
Yeah, that'd be ugly.
Well,
Chris Norton should have broke the hose.
Yeah, what the hell is this?
I'm willing to testify against the parents for letting her do it. Anyway, back to the match, Rusty. Like everybody else is focused. Oh, you saw my point about Chris Norton. Okay.
Look, Dumbman Senior thinks that was a 3 count.
It should have been.
No, it should not have been.
You can't count the
We
three.
know Dumbman Senior can't count the 3.
Norton. But then again, this is for the, well, I guess
No, it's
all
not.
the
This is 6 man tag now. And I think Dumbman Jr. Senior planned this out.
It should have been, I think it might still be for the belt.
It can't be. It's almost a tag.
It could be. I wish that our
The commissioner who said that he wouldn't hear from him
general
again,
manager, we heard from again, he should have made that distinction.
that you wouldn't hear from him.
Escobar would have made that distinction.
Hey, you need to make me commissioner. I'm telling you.
No, you don't. You'll
The
get
first thing I'm going to do is fire John and Senior.
That's why he can't let you do it.
No, I'm not going to fire him. I'll put both of them against Malachi.
Get up, Matt.
There you go.
Okay, dog.
Austin Wright.
Oh, Daddy came in.
Oh,
Beautiful.
There you go.
Once again, that's
Get him.
serious.
get him.
Turnbuckle to turnbuckle. Irish whip reversal. Yo!
Uh-oh. See, this is why I like Austin Wright. This is why I like Austin Wright.
You like Austin Wright because the wrestling chart dressed me up.
I like Austin Wright no matter what.
never did before?
Yes, I did.
You hated him
Go
when he
back
was
and look at all
sharp
the videos every time when we commentate on these matches.
when he was
No,
wrestling.
every single match that he's commentated on, when he was fighting, when he was wrestling, I always gave him his
Not
props.
when he was with Florence.
Yeah, well, Dumbman Senior gets his props.
It's not his name.
What does SDM stand for? Sharp Dumb
Man.
Dumb
You see
Man.
anybody else? Now, that could be true. Do you see anybody else in this building that has on a tie other than these two gentlemen? Not even Lucky, who's in a suit.
Yeah, that girl's got a tie on her leg.
He's a fan.
That's not a tie.
Oh,
She's not tying, maybe she's tying one on. I don't know. Irish whip. Kick. Landed back.
knock Junior out of, Senior out of there.
He had to get over his beatdown. Man,
Yeah, they jumped landing from behind. I don't know why.
Dunn puts the fist to the sternum. Thudded, we heard.
This Landon setting them right to go for. There we go. Come on, Landon.
Oh, I love that move. Low kick.
There we go. There we go. Shotgun men got what they wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the team of Landon Bradley, Matt Starr, and Austin
He got Lucky P running. Hope he got Lucky P running. He thought the dinner bell was ringing.
Bring the tacos out. Because they never changed the match. He said this match is going to continue as a six-man, but the tag title should still be on the line.
I think they got him.
No.
He didn't make a distinction.
Well,
You're the champions.
that would make Landon the champion. He pinned him.
Well, he might be taken away from him. He can get him a partner called Mary Cooter. Yeah. I agree with you, Tim Minor. I know Rico agrees because
or whatnot, but it they never changed the match.
Never did.
You can't defend the tag titles in a 6-man tag. Oh, here's the commissioners again.
Somebody's going to stay on the
Ladies
mat.
and gentlemen, once again, your winners of the match, Matt Starr, Landon Bradley, and Austin Wright. Gentlemen. Unfortunately, guys, due to the fact the original tag match was ended in a no contest,
He did
this
say it.
next tag, you are not the tag team champions.
Keep the belt.
He continued the match. And Rico, you got to settle down here.
Somebody needs to record shot dumb men anyway.
Give him the mic.
You earned your shot. It should have.
They had their shot, and you messed it up.
Give him a
Fire
shot.
that general manager.
You got your one tonight. Next
I think he
time,
got his one tonight.
those are on the line.
It's their belt.
And you better pray to God you walk out the door still holding them.
And everybody knows that I'm pulling for Sharp Dressed Men, that those guys, Right Star, the Right Star, what's that?
Did Austin Wright and Matt Starr earn another shot at the PWA Tag Team title?
No, their belts. I said we give Lucky P's boys a shot.
Well, people have spoken, it's out of my hands. I think I'm the new general manager, Mikey.
Hit him,
I
Mikey.
think I'm the one that signs your paychecks.
He don't
Hit him,
get
Mikey.
paid.
I think this show is over.
Hit him, Mikey.
Walk out the back, get in your car, go home, try to go somewhere real nice. What am I gonna do? I already did. Next time, those
Hey,
are on the line.
Yeah, that, put him again. Hit him again.
Can't touch a wrestler. You touch him, he can touch you.
Oh, there you go.
I want him fined and suspended.
I like this fiery new commissioner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another great night of the Tim and Rusty Show.
Yay.
Is your mic on? Yeah, it's on.
This is my favorite podcast of all times.
Podcast. This is a live stream. It used to be a podcast. We are the
Well, I don't
one
like,
of the
I don't
longest
like it
running.
anymore.
We're one of the longest running podcasts, or
We're
and
not a
live
podcast.
streams.
I don't like it anymore if we're not a podcast.
Podcast / live streams. Running. I mean, we've been doing this. What would we have, a 17-year anniversary this past September? I think it was September the 20th or something like that, September 19th, something like that. But
Wow.
we've been going strong. Sometimes we did 2 shows a week.
Well, and there was a
Actually,
few times
speaking
we
of
did
2 shows a
lot of
week,
shows.
This coming Thursday night, I will be doing a watch party of the last show. We'll show the entire last show of RWF, and that will be on Thursday night. So make sure to join us, jump in the comments and talk with us, and we will have all the matches from RWF show that took place
September
on
21.
September 21st.
But I had 2 here. The match you just saw was from PWA. Wonderful
Yes.
match. We are in cooperation with them wholeheartedly. They will be traveling this Friday night to Pulaski. Is it Pulaski or Pulaska? What?
Pulaski.
I think you would say Pulaski, but anyway,
I will
down
be
toward Alabama.
traveling to the Wave Yard.
But anyway, if you want to go there, they look on the Pro Wrestling Alliances, or you can look on our site and you can see the address.
You know where
to
the
go.
Wave Yard is at, don't you?
I guess I've been there before. Have I?
Gallatin High School Football Stadium.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the Wave
Okay,
Yard.
I've been there.
Gallatin plays Wilson Central this coming Friday night.
And
And
then,
it's probably going to be a little bit chilly, but I am in the press box, so I won't be cold.
then with PWA, the next time being back in Glade will be Friday, November 1 and Saturday, November 2.
Yeah, they're having back-to-back shows on November 1st and 2nd.
Last thing General Manager Escobar before he left did was give us that doubleheader.
Now, a lot of these guys are watching. Whatever happened, I mean, you know, I know territories, people were known for, they don't go into someone's area and you don't run a show. But we do have somebody that's coming to Gallatin to run a show. I'm not going to mention them. It's on a Sunday.
No, there's no need to
But-
give him a commercial.
I'm not going to give them a commercial. But what's up with that? Should we go
Yeah.
to their area and run a show?
We won't because
they're
we're
from Hendersonville area.
We're
so.
ethical. Well, in theory, you know, Gallatin, Hendersonville, they run together. It is, in theory, it's the same area. But if you know anything about Middle Tennessee wrestling, you know that RWF runs every month, except for one.
Now, would they be
The
mad if I
guards
stand
won't
out
let us.
in front of the Civic Center and hand out our flyers for November
We're
the 9th? Well,
We've had
whatever
that done to us. We don't like it, so
Yeah.
we should not do that. We won't. What we'll do is we'll just put on the best show,
Oh.
like we always do, and it'll be good. It's there's just a lot of things done unethically now too.
well,
Unfortunately, it's
the
in
bad
the
thing
church world too. You used to respect, particularly like if your own denomination, you wouldn't put a church within a few miles of each other. Now, I just don't like that. Just give us some room. Okay, I'm through that.
and I'm not. It's on a different night. You know, it's a different promotion. I just hope that they don't come in and really suck it up, and people think it's us. That's,
Well, see, we cooperate with different organizations or wrestling organizations that, you know, are our friends, and that they come to our shows, we come to their shows, particularly like with PWA, and there's some others we do. Matter of fact, if I might mention, we did travel down to, I got some notes here, to TAP, which is, I can never remember that, Tennessee All Pro Wrestling in Morrison, Tennessee. I got a good review of that. I have a 10. I had one slight critique that I told the owner, Daddy Mac, or Richard McDaniels, which was just very slight, and he had already looked into it and agreed. But I would give it a 9.5 or 9 point. I'll give it a 10 actually, because that really wasn't that big of a deal. Very good. It's a family show. You can bring your kids or your mama to it. The food was good. The layout, I envy their layout. I like the room we have at the Armory, but I still would like to be set up all the time. And
there was a couple of things that I did not like.
well, let's do.
I don't like when they cut the lights out and they only have
Oh.
one light above the ring, and that's basically if somebody that's doing video recording, video production, but in the past of wrestling shows, when Mike Porter ran VFW Hall in Gallatin, Tennessee, he only had one light above the ring, and they would shut all the lights off. And I've still got video footage, but you can't see nothing. You can barely tell who's in the ring. And I remember him come to me, is there any way we can make the footage lighter? Yeah, turn the lights on. You know,
That
in
didn't bother
that
me,
same
but-
building, we did a show with SWA, which was on TV, and we had lights, several lights above the ring.
They're
But we had
still
the lights.
there that night.
No,
They took them down?
Tim took those down when we left.
Oh, okay.
Tim took everything down. You know how Tim was.
And we love you, Tim.
But we had lights that you couldn't really see the crowd. You could barely see them at SWA, but the lights above the ring shone around the whole ring where you could get all the footage. It wasn't hard to see.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, yeah, you weren't sitting in the dark.
of course, I don't know if they're doing video footage there at TAPW or not, but it would be hard. Like if I was doing video for them, I'd be like, hey, cut more lights on. You need more lights.
That's true, but
Lighting makes a difference, especially if you're going to try to do a television product.
but me sitting there as a fan, that didn't bother me.
That's like right now at our show. It is bothering me that whole line of lights above, right in front of the concession stand are out. We actually need those on for a better video footage, but we can't
pay for that too.
and we can't get them. They can't get them to come on. there's an issue with the electricity there at the
Yeah,
National Guard Army.
nor since we're throwing it out there, nor electricity in the kitchen.
Well,
You have to pipe it in.
breakers keep going off.
Bring it from Dollar General store next door, I think. But anyway, if you go there, be sure and we got a good concession stand. Daddy Mac chili is the specialty. He makes Richard makes it every week or every show that they have there, and has backed off from the active part of wrestling, and he's up in the concession stand where he can be with the people, where he can keep the people safe, because it's first thing he's come in it's right there where he can still keep an eye on the show. It's his supervisional eye. I just thought it was real good, and the chili was good. So be sure to have some of that. And it's good to talk to our good old friend, Daddy Mac. What's his partner in Bad Company? Mac Daddy? Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac?
No, it was something else.
Help me remember that. I should
Prime Time.
Yeah. Why would I? Prime Time. I used to call him Mac Daddy because I couldn't always think of Daddy Mac.
They used to wrestle for us at AWF back in 2004.
Prime Time.
In Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
And then
we were in Murfreesboro.
he was there were some in the SWA in the Gallatin. And then when we went to AWF, you had them there immediately, and they lit the place up. We had, of course, it was Richard or Daddy Mac and Rock Dog, or I think he's going by Rocky at that time. And anyway, Primetime was their manager, and then Primetime became our general manager or whatever.
Or he became our
commissioner.
Commissioner.
Yeah. Anyway, so which I did look up proof to.
Brian Burkon, I agree with you 100%. We need to tell the Armory to get an electrician in there and fix it. Of course, he's doing photography, so he knows the difference in the lighting too. He's like, hey, he's one of the ones when he first came. Why we don't have those lights on? I was like,
once again, Rico's still afraid to show up. But
Rico was here last week, wasn't he?
No, I was.
Yeah, that's right. Rico, he went to a wrestling show with us.
Yes, no, he did that.
Now he is working on something for us. Now Rico said he may have cracked ribs from work.
I would think he may have.
Now,
cracked
how
ribs
in the world are you gonna crack your ribs eating a donut? I want to know.
From air quote work. He's got it from Sharp Dressed Man Senior and Junior, as he said, James.
Yeah, I mean Junior put a kick to those ribs. That's why he's got sore ribs.
It won't be the first time that James has put somebody on the shelf. Anyway, right here, December 16th match, 2023. You'll see right down here, it's describing it. It was Corbin and not Corbin. I'm sorry. I was comparing that match to Corbin. It was Matt and Nathan Starr against Jason Insanity and Kenny South. And right there it says Commissioner Tim Miner got involved with. That is our second match that we've had. You were commissioner. So
he just wants to be commissioner.
But you're the commissioner. You're the owner. You're the commissioner. Before that, you were the co-owner and commissioner. And Thorne would stick his 2 cents in it when he wanted to. He still does. He just,
Well, I tell him, go clean the bathrooms right now.
And even before that, in the old RWF, you
were still. At him. I mean,
you were still commissioner off.
I hope they didn't hear that.
Yeah. But anyway, I just thought that was, to me, that's an interest. Just because Rico says, no, it's not, doesn't make it true. He's going to say, no, it's not, no matter what I or Tim says.
But now, Rico,
going to say that. And it's usually
Rico will be a special guest referee this coming Saturday night.
If he can move.
If he can count to 3. As the Sharp Dressed Men, Lawrence and James, take on LBK and Drew Weatherby for the tag team titles. And I have picked out a referee shirt there for Rico. It is a TMTV referee shirt. I just hope it fits him. But
did we show on one of our shows here the Jason Xavier and Landon Bradley rematch?
That'll be on this full.
No, we had this Thursday.
Yeah.
Because can I go ahead and talk about that a little bit though? I liked it. I watched it again today, and it was really Landon. He gave Jason Xavier, who's 10 years his senior and probably 50 pounds heavier. He gave him everything he wanted. I was very impressed. But also, I'm as big a star as you could be fan of you could be of Jason Xavier and Ryan. But he had I believe it the sharpshooter on Landon, and Landon pulled a veteran move. He pulled a move that Larry the Hangman Cooter would have done. He grabbed the referee's glasses, Austin Harris, and threw him out of the ring, and then got hold of his face and raked his eyes and got disqualified. Otherwise, he
messed up referee Austin. What's Austin's last name? Harris. It messed him up so much that he was giving the win to
Austin. Landon.
Landon Bradley. And I was like, no, you disqualified him. Yeah, but I think he was trying to tell everybody that he's still the champion because of the disqualification.
And Austin, you're doing a good job, particularly the nights you've had to do them all, or nearly all of them. It's good.
I need Luke to step in there and referee.
It was good to see our old friend Jesse James.
You trained to referee?
PWA that.
You want to train to referee? Then you can referee Malachi's match. See how much you could cheat for Malachi or against Malachi?
Do you know how high he
could referees are not supposed to cheat. They're supposed to call it right down the line.
If he could lift a 205-pound Matt Starr up in the air, how high was it? He's about 7 foot, 6'7" or 8", and then that's another arm length, so probably about close to 10 feet. Think how high he could get you.
That former referee that we have in SWA, German Rodriguez, he was refereeing at the age of 17.
Oh yeah, and he was good. I was looking at some good old SWA pictures. Matter of fact, I posted one on Rusty's.
Actually, I posted something this
Facebook
on SWA.
Yeah, it was Matt Corbin.
Matt Corbin come off the ladder. It was 14 years ago to the day, and I was like, "Wow, it doesn't seem like it's been that long."
That's one of the things that got me looking at some old SWA stuff. You and Tim Scruggs, it's something you had edited up, where he's throwing fire in your face.
Oh yeah,
he gets right up in your.
I wish I had 4K cameras back then. It's on YouTube. People can go see that on YouTube where I get the fire to the face.
It was good. Well, I reposted it on my Facebook page so they can see it, and I'm sure they can.
And that was
you loaded up for mine. And
that was a fireball.
Oh,
it did not miss.
And it was like this on your head.
Yeah.
It's better if you watch the video.
That was a Jerry Lawler fireball.
Yeah. There's a picture of it, and then there's a video with that. And then there's another one I want to put on there, which was from footage of you. I'm not exactly sure when it was. It's Matt Corbin getting power bombed by loose cannon on a chair.
On the hardwood floor at the VFW hall. What was yours at the video at the National Guard Armory?
I think this one is the Armory. Anyway, he's
Remember the one at the VFW hall where you power bombed him on the
floor,
on top of the chair. The chair was there too.
And he's done it just on the floor as well. And oh man.
And he power bombed him like 3 or 4 times.
It's like kayfabe alert. I think I can tell this. He did it, and Corbin said, "Do it again." Anyway, he did it again, and then Cannon said, "Do it again," and Corbin didn't say anything, and he did it 3 times. He did it anyway.
He was knocked out.
I may not have the story exactly right, but however you think it is, folks, that hurts. And you've been sidewalk slammed on the in the ring, and that left you in a body bag.
So Malachi is saying this weekend is the weekend. No one will stop what I'm going to do to Dewey.
I think
the fans want to see Malachi with his hand raised.
Of course they do.
Because Malachi has yet to win a match in RW. How can this man be 0-2 other than with somebody interfering?
But I still going to point out when
Luke just whispered over there that if he was refereeing, he'd make sure that your hand didn't get raised.
When he came into RWF, how did he come in? Interfering in Matt Starr's match. So this is payback for Matt Starr. You don't mess with the Desperados kid. I mean, they know how to get even. But anyway, he can get it. What I think this has got to come into, because I'm pretty sure, I'm sorry, Malachi, I like you. I think, well, I've said it so many times. I'm your fan. I think you can beat anybody, anywhere, any place. We could go to WWE and you clean house, or Impact, or wherever you want to go.
but I'm afraid Dewey's going to find a way to do it again. It might be Matt helping him. It might be powder. It might be he might staple. I'm not sure what it is, but I don't know. Can Dewey feel pain?
I'm not sure. He was stapled. And this is a street fight. They are having a street fight.
Oh,
and I tell you what, we've got a street sign, and it's not stolen. It was found in my attic, a stop sign, a real stop sign.
In your attic,
it just happened to be my attic, and it was there when I moved in. And there's proof of that. Luke can, well, I don't know if Luke can attest to that or not, but I told people that it was in there. I needed to get to it and try to use it as a weapon. It took me forever to climb up there and dig through everything and get to it because somebody had left it here when they moved away.
Well, I was talking to Malachi two weeks ago, and he was saying,
but they can use that stop sign. That'll make it a street fight.
We were talking about this match,
and we can stop and steal another sign if we need to, like a yield sign.
No, we can't.
Oh, I mean, we never stole a sign,
and we can't do that.
We are not incriminating ourselves on live stream.
Anyway,
and it was in my
Malachi actually quote. It was I saw it when he found it. Like they're going to believe me to be your alibi or whatever. At that 2 weeks ago, he actually quoted scripture. Malachi did from the Bible. He said, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Dewey Barnes. Wow, that's make even a song and everything. That's big. Anyway, now it's being in a street fight and being at Malachi should go his way. But here's what I worry about: Malachi still, even though he's a monster, and even though he's really undefeatable without somebody hoodooing him some way, but at the same time, he has a small sense of compassion, a small sense, but it's there. Just like if he didn't, he'd already. Luke would be he'd be in China. He got power slammed so hard, or choke slammed so hard. It's like. And that's it. And Dewey doesn't. I don't think Dewey has any compassion.
Wait a second. Howard Briley says they have a code on it, and we will be called. Hey, it's not in my possession anymore. It's in RWF's possession under the ring.
it might be the old.
Actually, it
might be the old RWF that it belongs to. Yeah, that's it.
That's the ticket. Remember,
John Levitt.
That's the ticket. Yeah.
Anyway, so watch out, please. Please, Malachi, don't look over Dewey and have somebody watching your back, because he's going to have somebody watching his back.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. When I moved in this apartment and I went up in my attic.
You're usually not honest with me?
Well, I just want to be honest with the people out there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And there was some stuff left in the attic from the previous renter, I guess. And I noticed way far off in the back, it was a stop sign because I had a lot of flashlights there. And I said, well, there is a stop sign.
You said stop, so you didn't go any further?
And we were going to use it for SWA because I've been living here as long as we've had SWA, And I was going to take, but I never could get to it.
You've been here about 20 years, haven't you?
Close to it. But I ended up finally, I was trying to talk Luke into going up there and getting it, but he was afraid of the spiders in the attic.
Well, he saw it said stop, and he stopped.
He ain't never listened to no stop sign.
You don't have to worry about the spiders, the snakes, and the rats. Will take care of them.
But I went up there, dug through the spider webs, and pulled it down. Did some cleaning up on it, and now we have it as a weapon.
How did you get it? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the entrance or the.
It was tough.
Attic. How did you get it down through that hole?
It was tough. But I'm a strong man. I just picked it up.
I know, but it's bigger. Oh well. So
it's laughing at over there.
So will Blackthorn be in action this week?
Blackthorn is going to be in the Battle Royal.
Oh, good. Okay. I like.
Let's talk a little bit about the PWA show first.
Okay.
We saw Mikey Dunn, Landon Bradley was supposed to be kicking off the show, and Landon Bradley was attacked from behind by Mikey Dunn, and then beat down.
Pardon. Wasn't it Sharp Dressed Men came and attacked?
Oh yeah. Sharp Dressed Men attacked him from behind.
James and Lucky P.
And
Lucky hit him with a briefcase.
And then Mikey Dunn went down there and dragged Landon into the ring and then pinned him 1, 2, 3.
Didn't have to do much to pin him. When you get a 250-pound man laying on a 150-pound man that's been beat down. There's not much he can do.
And
He was
then
knocked out.
Honcho Hensley came out in his skirt. No, he didn't wear a skirt this time.
He does not wear a skirt. He wears a kilt
Yeah.
when he wears it. He also
Anyways.
wears pink, but as in Jim the Anvil Neidhart said, real men wear pink.
He wears
And
a,
real men
a
wear any
pink
color they want
skirt.
to. It's a kilt.
Your daddy would have killed you
Yeah.
too if you wore a pink skirt to the ring.
I like Honcho. He's got some good stuff going there in the ring. And
Anyway, Honcho Hensley got a pinfall win against Rogue Rabbit.
I never saw.
Y'all were calling him Roger Rabbit.
I had to see when we first started calling him Rabbit Rogue. I hadn't seen him wrestle before, but I was very impressed, particularly going against Honcho. And I mean, that's like going against Toby Farley. It's not a nice evening at the park or whatever. He wasn't skipping through the rainforest. He was battling Honcho Hensley, but he did very good. A lot of quick moves, but once again,
Then
power.
we had Toby
does it.
Farley take on the Dreamweaver, Wayne Moxie.
Now we'd seen him before
Dreamweaver.
with Bruiser Bob in a tag match. I can't remember exactly who it was. I think it was against Matt and Nate Starr, but I'm not sure about that. But
Wayne Moxie,
he was once again, he gave
what's his name?
Toby Farley is a bad
Rico.
man.
Rico was complaining, talking about them having a small guy. Said that's what Tim Miner does, put small guys against big guys.
He had nothing to do with that.
Wayne Moxie was he wasn't too small. He was
Well, really,
he's about the size of Jason Zay.
him and Toby Farley are about the same size.
Yeah.
Toby's not a huge guy. He's just Mr. Mean. I mean, he's just all that raw bone muscle.
Okay, I've been interrupted here by the god of professional wrestling, No Limit, Mike Cobb.
Hey, Mike.
He's complaining that we're talking about Dewey and Malachi, but we're not talking about Mike Cobb. Well, Mike Cobb, you and your No Limit Pro self, you get a special opponent this coming show. I've got something special for you.
What I'd like to see is him and JDV go at it. I think now
It's not Friday the 13th. It's Friday the 19th. Oh no, wait, it's Saturday the 19th.
that it's got to be.
But it's going. You're going to feel like you're.
They can have a good match, but Mike can't just punch him out because that's he's got to actually let it. Both of them just really wrestle and do all their stuff. Of course, there again, JDV can't be punching on him anyway. That I'd like to see that sometime. Because Mike can go, and so can JDV.
Back to Toby Farley and Wayne Moxie. Toby Farley got the pinfall win.
So who is Toby? Who is Mike Cobb? You going to make him go against Carnage or
No, I've got
Malachi?
Don't worry about it. No, Malachi's in a match with Dewey.
Cooter again?
He will be surprised at who he has
how
to
about-
face. He might be scared. He might go running.
How about Rock Dog? No?
Rock Dog's gonna be in the Battle Royal.
Okay.
Then we had Andy Optimal take on Larry Cooter. Larry Cooter got a win by pinfall.
I'm impressed with Andy Optimal. He is really very good in the ring. He's sort of an Austin Wright style, except younger version of him, or not quite the inventor or high flyer of Landon Bradley, but he's definitely like an Austin Wright or one of the Star Brothers. He can do a lot of things, and there just needs some more time.
And the match you saw on live stream tonight was Sharp Dressed Men with Lucky P. We're taking on Austin Wright and Matt Starr. And during the match, Mikey Dunn and Landon Bradley come fighting out there. So they changed that match to a 6-man match, which had Sharp Dressed Men and Mikey Dunn against Austin Wright, Matt Starr, and Landon Bradley. And Austin Wright, Matt Starr, and Landon Bradley got the win by pinfall.
Timeout. It was a
It was a
for the
title
tag
match.
belt.
So I don't know how you change that in midway because
The
maybe
new
the title should be shared between the
Did
three
you-
guys.
Pat Dooley, the new commissioner that we weren't supposed to see, according to him, we saw, and he came out and added that to it, but he didn't make it a non-title match. Then I think that
Now I don't know.
the belts, and I'm for Sharp Dressed Men, but I think the belts changed hands. I
I don't
think
know if you've seen
Right Stars got it.
this online. This is our card, pretty good looking card that we got made here. But this has got our 5 main matches that we'll be having. We have, like I said, we have the
Excuse me, just
tag team titles
when
on the
you get
line.
through with this that you're watching it on this Facebook page, just scroll down a page, a few posts or few, and you can see it.
Mike Cobb saying I'm very funny, saying he's going to run. If you listen to our new theme song, it says Tim's over here with the jokes.
And then after you see it, repost it, please, to everybody that's your friends.
But anyway, Sargent Man taking on Drew Weatherby and LBK for the tag team title. Special guest referee will be Rico.
With his cracked ribs.
Then we have Jason Xavier taking on Landon Bradley for the RWF Junior Heavyweight title. Landon Bradley currently holds that title. We have the RWF Street Fight. Dewey Barnes taking on Malachi in the Street Fight. Falls count anywhere. Anything can go.
That is going to be that's going to be a match, Tim Miner.
Then we have RWF United States title match as Xavier Michaels puts his title on against Austin Cruz, has come in and destroying Frankie Swamp Tower and Xavier Michaels.
You will see that Thursday night, and I'm planning on reposting them too. But he gets him in the locker room. He throws Xavier Michaels into a locker. That hadn't happened to Xavier since junior high.
Oh, he said, this reminds you of high school.
Seriously, anybody can put Xavier Michaels in a locker. You need to respect.
We have a battle royal, which is it's not a trick or treat battle. It's a treat battle royal. You get a Halloween treat. The winner of the battle royal will get the briefcase. It's sort of like the Money in the Bank, but it's the treat in the briefcase. You get to turn that in for any title match that you want.
Ooh,
but it doesn't start. You can't do it that night. It starts the following month. Like you can't, because our main event of the night is going to be RWF heavyweight title match. Matt Starr taking on Sean Hoodrich. And let's say one of these guys win after battling in this match. Somebody could come out. I'm going to cash it in. You can't cash it in until starting in November. But the main event is going to be a trick or treat match. Now the trick or treat match, we have got these little backpacks with different little.
You got a picture of my mom on there.
We got different logo, different things. But these bags. Each will have, there's like 24 in here. They will have something in the bag. It might be a brassiere, if I can get one out of Rusty's mom's closet. It might be.
What would you be messing with my
It might be a big pair of panties like Luke's
girlfriend.
And it might be, hey. My mama watches this show.
Well, my mama. Well, she's in
sitting
heaven.
naked on the couch. She's sitting naked on the couch.
No,
grapes watching our live stream right now.
She does not. She wears a fur coat.
Oh, well, that's all she's wearing is a fur coat. I thought your mom was wearing a fur coat too, but that was just the hair on her back.
Yeah.
And anyways.
So the trick to that.
Yeah, I forgot. Cletus Bass will be at ringside with Landon Bradley.
Okay.
He's managing them. But we've got these bags, and they'll have something, either tricks or treats in the bag that you can use. It'll be like weapons. It might be brass knucks.
Could be a snake.
Could be a balloon. Might be just nothing that's of any value. Might be a roll of toilet paper.
So
I guess you can use a roll of toilet paper as well.
The treat of the Battle Royal is they get to choose what championship they want. Could they pick a partner and go for the tag?
Oh, yes, if they wanted to do that.
The trick to it is, what if you got David Matthews or Big Man Carnage or Malachi and you got to get them over the top rope? It's going to be hard enough to get a Larry
Well,
Cooper
David Matthews,
David Cobb over the top rope.
Woman, but he said he wants a bigger, better title. So I'm wondering if he's going to start identifying as something else.
Most ladies, well, let's go back on that. Most women, he's not a lady. Most women don't really care for snakes. Wonder how he'd like to wrestle Sean Hoodrich. Well, it probably could be Matt Starr, though, if he were to win.
Now, we have seen video of Sean Hoodrich using that snake as a weapon, choking people with it. What would you do if he had that snake around your neck choking you?
Well,
I have
I
touched
would-
the snake.
I would-
Y'all do not believe me.
I hope I have Depends on that night. I know I'd wet my pants. I'd probably cry. I'd probably scream. I'd scream like a little Luke. Anyway, I mean, little girl. Well, I guess I had it right. I don't know what I'd do. I wouldn't want it to happen. And anyway, let's don't think about that. That's too scary.
But anyways,
I do have something else I'd like to
so we do have a great card of action coming up this coming Saturday night. Bell time is 7:00. Doors open at 6. Front row seats are $12. All general admission after that is $10. Kids 6 and under or 5 and under get in free. I can't remember.
5 and under.
5 and under get in free. We have the best concession stand.
And we're making
Food.
even more improvements.
We got
Not-
some
not
we're gonna
just
have
from
chicken
the-
sandwiches. This coming, not grilled chicken sandwich. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
have.
checked your source out today, and it looks like they have.
I've got a couple of bags. We're
and,
gonna have some chicken sandwiches,
and they'll be making some.
sort of like
The clientele have been making
sort
some
of like the chicken
improvements too.
sandwiches that you got at Popeyes or
Ooh,
places like
yeah.
that.
Also for the
So Mike
costume-
Cobb, I think Mike Cobb is worried. He says, so give us a hint from Mike Cobb opponent. Well, he's scary.
he's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
Is it a male or
scary.
female? If you don't know, it might be David Matthews. If you don't know if it's male or female,
Is David Matthews scary?
he's a male. Yeah, I'd be afraid to get in the ring with him. But I doubt Mike Cobb would be afraid of too much of anything. Maybe Sean Hoodrick's snake, but other than that, I doubt Mike Cobb would be
Let's
afraid of
just
anything.
say it will be a very Halloweeny.
So he's going to wrestle a little a dachshund, a little weenie dog. There's a cartoon movie about a Halloweeny. So anyway, remember the costume contest for adults and for kids. For the kids, we were going to have
somebody. Howard Briley says that we're going to have a shadow match. Oh my God.
a shadow.
Yeah, he could
We
be the
could put
shadow
Howard-
hands down. I want to tell you what
We
I
could
want to
put
do.
Cletus Bass
I
in
want
there
to
with
do
him.
a match with somebody wearing just a green suit, like the Morpheus.
I know somebody who could do
Remember
that.
Morpheus?
We know more,
But I want to green screen it where he's invisible, where you can't see him, and the person is just sitting there.
it'd be like
You're going to be getting thrown around or
Bill,
whatever.
like Bill Dundee putting on a match with himself or with a broom.
That would be hilarious. Just green screen him out.
Well,
and-
I've got more of his phone number, his Facebook Messenger. I got
Of course,
all
we have
kinds
to
of
have
stuff.
the perfect lighting to do
I just
that.
know we could get a hold of him. Back to the costume contest. I don't know what we're doing for the adults, but for the kids, we do have 2 backpack bags full of all kinds of some toys and some candies and some activity things. Probably
Also,
$15 worth of stuff in each bag.
if you don't win the costume contest after the main event, these bags right here, like I said, I've got 24 of them. I plan on giving them out, with whatever,
As long as they last.
as long as they last to any of the kids that want them, and even the things that come in them. Like if I put a toy, I'm gonna put a gun in one of them.
Hey,
Luke's supplying the gun. I better not say that; he might get in trouble. No, I'm gonna put a little toy Nerf dart gun in there. They could use that as a weapon. They shoot.
all right. I don't know. I wouldn't get us any trouble at the armory. Anyway, so the kids we're going to have 2 of those available. You go about. It's probably at least $15 worth of stuff in these bags that you'll enjoy.
We also got some action figures we'll be giving out, like our regular stuff, and we'll actually have some extra action figures for the for costume contest winners.
Let's
Or do you-
remember our sponsor too
So
tonight,
Yeah, I had his
Addiction Inc.
Addiction
You
Inc.
already put it on there?
The Addiction Inc. I think it was on there.
Okay. It'll
Actually,
be,
I've had it on the top right hand screen the whole time.
okay.
Yeah.
Addiction Inc. Once again, go down to Gallatin Square, even if you're not into tattoos, they'll let you go in and look around. And I was impressed by it. And sure enough, when I went there, there was Thorne sitting in a chair, getting ready to get all tatted up. And then, of course, TMTV is one of our sponsors. We want to, if you would like to sponsor our live stream.
Or we need sponsors for wrestling first.
And for, well,
If
yeah,
anybody
for a
wants to
wrestling, I
sponsor-
figure it goes hand in hand. Anyway, be sure to contact Tim Miner or
So Mike
Blackthorn.
Cobb says he's going to
or
enter
you
the
can
contest
contact
as
me and I'll
Mike
get you
Cobb.
there.
That's kind of scary.
What now?
Mike Cobb's going to enter the costume contest as Mike Cobb.
Oh yeah, that we're encouraging kids and adults. Dress as your favorite or non-favorite wrestler. I expect to see a lot of sharp dress men. That's an easy. Just get you a shirt and a tie. You're fixed. Want to see some people looking
Or
like
some
Malachi?
ears.
Fix your hair up.
Get you some ears.
Quit that. Anyway, you can't help your physical attributes, and I've got about 3 different things I'm going to be wrestlers I'm going to dress up like. So anyway, I'm just like this time of year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Can I say something about a good friend of ours that passed away? David Hodge, known in the wrestling world as Big Papa. He was a very good friend of mine and Tim's. I may not get all of this exactly right, but you'll help me with it. He was with us in SWA as a commentator and whatever needed to be done, like we were there with Tim Scruggs for about 2 or 3 years. And then he went on over when we started AWF in Murfreesboro. He was a major player in that and ended up becoming
Actually, he helped us get the building.
and became our partner there. And he was he promoted that. He was very quick wit. He had a lot of wrestling knowledge. He loved professional wrestling. He knew all these stories behind the scenes. I don't know how he ever knew them, but he did. He was for his sons. He was a promoter. He's a manager. He was a road dog, getting them everywhere, all over the place to wrestle. Both of them ended up having a stellar wrestler career in a bigger venues.
Who is the father of?
I guess.
It's Dewey Barnes' father.
And John Wayne.
And John Wayne Murdoch's father.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to sit there with him at SWA because Tim had let those young guys wrestle.
Julie wants to know if I need a dress to wear.
Oh, Julie.
I am coming as the voice, Timothy Miner, the commissioner of RWF Wrestling.
Julie, we missed you. We need you at our show. Our locker room needs your
If I could find me a
wisdom.
long blonde wig with some sparkles in her dress, I'd go with Julie.
Anyway, we need you back. I know you couldn't come last time, but please be there. Our show's not the same. You just add something, you keep the guys in line and make sure they're not doing what they're not supposed to do. We appreciate all that, and you do it in a nice way. But anyway, he would go out. He loved the kids. He'd go to these different shows, working his son's souvenir table, and the other wrestlers didn't have anybody to work. He'd be working 3 or 4 others there, selling their gimmicks and stuff. It's just great. But
I do not have a closet full of dresses, Cletus Bass.
I bet
You might have a closet full of overalls.
He's probably got a striped dress. Anyway, I love to hear his stories of where he owned the circus, particularly the ones about the elephants, and when he represented people in court. When I don't know remember exactly how he did that, and all the behind the scenes wrestling. He loved Shirley and the kids and the grandkids. He was a good man. When it would storm, we'd have these big storms, periodically in our area, and every time he called me and would call me and say, "You all right?" Yep. And anyway, just had a lot of fun with him. Loved going to Shoney's to watch this man devour the food bar. He could eat some groceries, but anyway,
I remember we were getting set up for the big building in AWF when we moved to the dungeon back in 2004.
Yes.
We moved over to the dungeon, and I stayed the night at his house because I went down that way, and he's always helping, always doing what he's doing. He went out to a different apartment complex every week and gave out free tickets to a different complex every week, so we could at least draw,
and particularly to the kids.
And when they got free tickets, they would come. The next week they would come back and pay for a ticket. And it was
or bring their parents with them.
That's sort of how we grew.
We ran 200 plus every week. Anyway, I will miss you. He would give. He was generous to a fault at times. Just never, if he'd see somebody with a need, and you might never know that he did it, but I saw it different times behind the scenes. If he could help you, he would. The only really harsh words I've ever heard him say, other than working with wrestling, was when he was taking up for his kids. When somebody was saying or doing something bad about his kids, and he's ready to fight them, but you're supposed to. And anyway, he had a real good Christian witness on Facebook. I've read several of his posts about that. You get a 10, David, Big Papa, and I hope. Well, I will see you in heaven, but I hope it's not soon. Anyway, I don't mean to laugh because I know you passed away, and we do. Heart goes out to the family and to our good friends.
Well, it is time for us to go. I was going to talk.
One more thing. I'm Mr. Perfect.
So was Andrew. Andrew was perfect too.
Oh, but Andrew lost his fantasy football game. I've never been.
Go ahead, tell everybody who you beat in fantasy
I'm
football.
not going to do that.
He beat me in fantasy football.
I wasn't going to mention
Luckily, because my tight end got hurt and did not score any points.
And luckily, because
What'd you
my
win
tight
by,
end
9 points? 8 points?
my tight end who has been hurt every game, Evan Ingram, finally got to play, and he got 20 points. So was what was killing me. I've lost several games because I didn't have him. Anyway, so I beat you because I wasn't even going to go there.
80 points.
I wasn't even going to rub it in.
Anyways, on that note,
I got 14 out of 14 right. I've never done that. And I've won Pick'ems, I think, 3
I'm trying
times.
to tell these people. Don't forget,
Mr. Perfect.
this coming Saturday
100%.
night, bell time, 7 p.m. Doors open at 6. It's going to be a great card of action. Mike Cobb, you come ready. Come ready to wrestle. I can't tell you who it is,
Maybe
but
you
he's
can
going
put
to be
everybody in a battle royal against Mike Cobb. Oh, no, he's not Psychomedic. He's not Psychomedic. Somebody just dropped their ring, it sounded like. I don't know if y'all heard that. If it's Psychomedic was here, that's what it would be.
But it is time for us to go. So until next time, we'll have our producer fade us out and take us home. For Rusty the Ref, this is Voice Timothy Minor saying good night.